Good evening and welcome to another episode of Clearly Ambiguous. So, what are we being clearly ambiguous about today? Well, my good friend DeepSeek is back again, my good Chinese friend. And why do I know it's a Chinese friend? I'll let you know in a while. But what am I using it? Well, I'm using it to do some research and I will hope you guys also join it so that we can find a few answers about few questions that could keep getting thrown up and, let's see if there are answers to that out there. So first and foremost, how do I know it is my Chinese friend? See, I asked it a question and asked it who owns DeepSeek, and it mentions DeepSeek is artificial intelligence company limited, referred to as DeepSeek. If you know what those Chinese characters are, please mention in comment section. Founded in 2023, is a Chinese making AGI a reality. So ask it a simple question, give you a simple answer. Now let's ask another simple question: that does India have an AI? Because we Indians, we really don't believe in ourselves. Right? So maybe our Chinese friend could probably answer that question, because obviously, if it's Chinese, it'll have a Chinese bias, right? Oh wow, it says, okay. That's a lot of information it's throwing up. So I'm sure this information is there somewhere online, right? And if this information is there, I'm sure it could be also used by those people who keep questioning what India's AI is all about. So this is the answer. So there are government initiatives. There is a national AI strategy, AI for all. National AI portal is there. Digital India Smart Cities Mission. We have, right? So improve governance and infrastructure and public services. AI is being integrated. So it's being integrated in these. So key sectors using AI: healthcare, agriculture, education, finance, retail, and e-commerce. See, retail and e-commerce, we can definitely see it happening day to day. Rest of the things we can probably not see. These are the companies which are leading. So TCS is there, the usual companies: Infosys, Wipro, Zoho, startups, Nikki.ai. So AI powered chatbots, AI for medical diagnostics, research and academia challenges. See, these are the challenges that Indian government has to take care of. So, see, when you have someone who ends up saying this, we don't have AI and this, there have to be certain concerns. If you see what our Prime Minister spoke about in France, right? It's there. It's like that worry is there, and everybody has that legitimate worry. That, see, we know for a fact that if we were given language, right? If we try to learn a new language, the first thing that we try, that's human tendency, isn't it? That we learn the bad words first. So is with AI. A lot of people out there who can see this limited capability. AI is not even reaching its 100% potential right now. But at the same point of time, you already have people who are using it for deep fake and scams and this, that, and the other. And that is a worry as well. So the government has to address that as well. You just can't, have of course. And we have to compare and we have to compete with countries out there who probably have a better capability than us. But, looking at their capability and coming back and says, always hating on your own country is also not good, right? I have another interesting question that I wanted to ask, and especially why I want to ask that question to DeepSeek is because it is a Chinese, AI tool. So, does India have a drone manufacturer? Drone manufacturer, right? Oh. Well, I hope it gets the idea. go. It says yes. So it seems like, we do have drone manufacturers in our country, and we actually, very interesting. Defense and surveillance, agriculture, logistics and delivery, infrastructure, future, low conclusion, so on and so forth. So that's how easy it is. And I'm not saying please ask this question to DeepSeek. You can probably just Google it as well and you'll get your answer. Put it in Gemini, you'll get your answer. That yes, we do have drone manufacturers in this country, in fact. And it's not even somebody getting worried about the fact that, we are probably trailing. Yes, there will be somebody who's ahead and there will be somebody who's behind us as well, right? Why can't we always look at it this way that, yes, we are probably doing better than a lot of other people out there as well. We have to, yes, we have to reach there. We are not there yet. And nobody is doubting that fact that we are not there yet. But just saying that, there's somebody who's already there and why aren't we there? Could be a lot of reasons. Could be a lot of things that were not happening in this country earlier, which are happening right now. There are a lot of changes in our governance right now, and there is a lot of change in our policies, the way we tackle issues today, more actively, more robustly. We should probably would have spoken to our great allies, the Americans, to give us drone technology way, way back. Why didn't the previous governments do it? Why this present government is doing it? So yes, we have defense and aerospace, HAL, Bharat Electronics Limited, Adani Defense and Aerospace. Of course, a lot of people will have a problem with that name, but then again, we have to accept the fact that it is basically an Indian who's manufacturing for India. So commercial and civil drones, Idea 4, Jero 360, Skylark drones, Daksha unmanned systems, Throttle Aerospace. See, we have to understand if there is the world leaders in commercial drones right now happens to be DJI. And nobody is doubting that fact. But they've been in that space for a very long time, right? It's the same thing that you end up saying, the Germans and the Japanese are manufacturing the best cameras. Well, they have been in that space for a very long period of time, and they've had certain patented technologies of lens grinding which they never share with anyone. Have you ever thought about that? Right? And lens grinding and making good cameras is not something that has happened in the last 10, 14, 15 years. It's been there for a very long, like there are companies like Hasselblads and the Nikons and the Canons of the world who have been doing it for a while. Right? Our probable focus was not making cameras and camera lenses. It might be now, but it wasn't there earlier. So till there is such a time, see, we have to understand, today we end up saying that everything's made in China, everything's made in China. Remember there was a time when, not very long back, that we were actually ridiculing, it's made in China, so the quality might not be there. And today there are probably certain Chinese goods which are better, or they are the best in their class, right? So Chinese have achieved it by getting into everything and doing everything. And what did they do first? They first started imitating. Chinese have been responsible for plagiarism the most. They have won cases against automotive manufacturers where they've just photoshopped an entire design and said, no, it does not resemble your cars. Right? So they started that way. We probably do not want to go that way because, we probably like to do things a little more ethically. And yes, we probably procrastinate a little more because we get that opportunity in this country as a vibrant democracy. But every process seems to be a little bit more democratic. Yeah, I understand. There are critiques to the system, and there are problems in every system. No system is perfect, and no system is watertight. But we are getting there. We are not trailing far behind like we used to. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. That a lot of things that we probably do not even know because suddenly this drone discussion started happening. See, I do not agree with our government at all when the government says, let's ban all foreign manufactured drones. Those are my differences. I might think differently. Probably the government can convince me otherwise. But do I have to comply with it till the time it's a, yes, I have to, right? Because if I do not comply with it, it's an illegality that I'm encouraging, right? And if it is not allowed, then I'm probably doing something illegal and I could probably get arrested for that. So, just by saying the fact that we might not be the best drone manufacturer out there, but we cannot say that we are not manufacturing any drones in this country. And to say that, we probably do not even manufacture any electric motors in this country, come on. See, a lot of people say that we don't give Chinese enough credit. And they are not the enemy, so to speak of. But let's not get so happy and give them all the credit as well, right? So, nobody else is doing anything. Like, come on. There was a time we were still surviving in this world before Chinese probably started manufacturing everything, right? So let's not believe in that. We do manufacture a lot of things in this country. Okay? And we should be proud of the fact that we are doing well. And we should probably get encouraged a little more, right? And I'm sure, like, there is this new company called IZI, which I recently found out, they are actually, and I wonder why they are not being pushed forward. Like, they're trying. So, yeah. So this is an indigenous company, right? I only want essential cookies, except, okay. So, yeah, this is an indigenous drone manufacturer. They are probably right now not trying anything too over the top, right? Let's see about us. What does it say about us, about them? Right? There he is. So it's a tech company, right? And see, they are and I'm sure a lot of people do not even know about this company. They're doing everything from dash cams to action cameras to drones to shoot essentials, gimbals and stuff. So come on. To say that we just don't do anything, we are trying. And I hope IZI or IZI, however they refer to themselves, become as big as DJI, if not bigger. So yeah, why not? Let's buy more. Let's buy more Indian, right? The way that we buy our own Tata and Mahindra cars today, why don't we buy our own cameras as well? Yeah, see, I'm sure some would argue the fact that, particular product, of course, you will always try to buy the best. There is. But at the same point of time, why not try something new? Because if you don't try something new, right? I know there is that essential thing that, you have to be fanboys of everything before. And especially that happens a lot when it comes to this videography and photography space. I've heard that argument of the Nikon fanboys, the Canon fanboys, now the Sony fanboys, so on and so forth. Everything. But I believe in the fact that, if you don't try it, you won't understand. Right? So why not? Right? So so to say, all I wanted to say today was that, there are indigenous drone manufacturers as well. So let's not get so depressed about the fact that we do not manufacture anything in this country. We do manufacture a lot in this country. We just need to look around a bit more. Yes, the Chinese are doing well and we should appreciate that as well. But at the same point of time, we should learn from them and probably do it more ourselves. But let's not kick ourselves a little too much as well. That's all I'd like to say. I hope I've been clearly ambiguous today. That's my time today. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. Please hit the like button if you liked anything and at least share it with one more person. Then again, thanks for watching. Keep watching. Until next time, you take care. Bye bye.